Venerable Fathers of the Kiev Caves Lavra, the 12 Greek builders. February 14th. A group of master architects from Constantinople are miraculously commissioned by the Theotokos to build the Dormition Cathedral in Kiev, where they later embrace monastic life. The Venerable Fathers of the Kiev Caves Lavra, known as the 12 Greek builders, were master architects and iconographers from Constantinople. Their memory is celebrated by the Orthodox Church on February 10th. These holy men were chosen by divine providence to construct the Dormition Cathedral of the Kiev Caves Lavra, a significant undertaking in the history of Orthodox Christianity in Rus. In the mid-11th century, the venerable Saints Anthony and Theodosius of the Kiev Caves Lavra earnestly prayed for a church to be built, a worthy dwelling for God and a spiritual center for their growing monastic community. Their supplications ascended to heaven, and the Mother of God, the Theotokos, heard their prayers. Around the year 1073, a miraculous event unfolded in Constantinople. The Theotokos appeared to a group of master builders, gathering them at the great church of Blaherne. She commissioned them to undertake a journey to Kiev to construct a church dedicated to her Dormition. For this sacred task, she provided them with gold, sufficient for 3 years of work, and a relic of the holy martyrs. She promised to come to the church herself and to dwell within it. The builders, receiving this divine instruction, asked for the dimensions of the future church. The Theotokos informed them that the Lord would mark the exact location and size through a sign from heaven. She further bestowed upon them her sacred icon, which was to serve as their guide on the journey and to be placed within the finished church, offering protection and grace. The 12 master architects, led by John, Theophilus, Sergios, and another whose name is not recorded, embarked on their journey from Constantinople. Guided by the Theotokos icon, they traveled to Kiev, arriving before Saints Anthony and Theodosius. They recounted the miraculous commissioning and the divine command they had received. Upon hearing their account, Saints Anthony and Theodosius rejoiced, recognizing the fulfillment of their prayers. The question then arose regarding the precise location for the church's construction. Saint Anthony, seeking divine guidance, dedicated himself to 3 nights of fervent prayer. On the first night, a miracle occurred. Dew covered the entire area where the monastery was situated, except for one specific spot. On the second night, the sign was reversed. The dew covered only the previously dry spot, leaving the surrounding area untouched. On the third night, St. Anthony took fire and traced the foundation of the church. The fire miraculously burned away the vegetation along the outlined perimeter, forming a trench that clearly marked the building's foundation. These signs confirmed the divine will for the church's placement. With the location divinely revealed, the builders commenced their work. The foundation of the Dormition Cathedral was laid in 1073. During the construction, they witnessed further miracles. One notable event involved an icon of the Dormition, which appeared to be made of cypress wood. Despite their skill, the builders found that the wood could not be carved, indicating its sacred and unalterable nature, a testament to its divine origin and purpose. The 12 Greek builders labored with diligence and piety, bringing their master craftsmanship to the service of God and His Mother. They completed the great church, a structure of beauty and spiritual significance, fulfilling the commission given to them by the Theotokos. After the completion of their holy task, these venerable men did not return to Constantinople. Instead, they embraced a life of monasticism, choosing to remain at the Kiev Caves Lavra. They were tonsured as monks, dedicating the remainder of their lives to asceticism and prayer within the monastery they had helped to build. Their lives became a testament to humility, obedience, and devotion to God. The holy builders reposed in peace, having completed their earthly pilgrimage and their sacred service. They were buried in the far caves of St. Theodosius, where their relics continue to offer spiritual comfort and intercession. The Orthodox Church commemorates these venerable fathers on February 10th, honoring their miraculous calling, their skilled labor, and their ascetic struggles. They are also remembered on the second Sunday of Great Lent, during the synaxis of all the venerable fathers of the Kiev Caves, further affirming their place in the assembly of saints who shine forth from this holy monastery. Their lives stand as an example of how earthly talents, when consecrated to God, can become instruments of divine grace and contribute to the building of His kingdom.